Hello my friends, this is Jeannie. Welcome back. If you are a first-time visitor, as always, welcome and thank you. This is a video response for a challenge that is being hosted by the TheLatingirl34, who is Alvina. She is celebrating 1,000 subscribers. She is having a 1,000 subscriber giveaway challenge. It's really awesome and super easy to participate in. Her requirements are that you be a subscriber, that you be 18 years or older. She is opening up the challenge to US and international subscribers, which is awesome. And to participate, all you need to do is one of two things. You can make an embellishment box and send it to her, or you can do a pocket letter and homemade card, and the subject of the card should be a just because card, and mail those items to her. There is still plenty of time to participate in her giveaway. I do believe it closes on August the 26th. I will link her challenge video down below so that you can check it out for yourself. Also, check out Alvina's channel. She's pretty awesome. She makes such cuteness on her channel. She's big time into making embellishments. She does a lot of swaps, which is something that I'm trying to work on, and I've gotten a little bit better about, but still need to work on. And her channel is just absolute cuteness, so I would encourage you to hop on over and check her out. And it would be nice if we got just people to get on over there and support her channel and participate in her giveaway. 1,000 is a pretty big milestone. It's a lot of work, you know, to get your channel to the point where you have 1,000 subscribers. So we should all support that. Head on over and participate. Alvina has always participated in my challenges, so I definitely wanted to make sure to participate in this one. Her prize is pretty awesome. It is a $25 gift card. And again, if you watch her video, you will learn more about the gift card, her likes, in terms of favorite colors and what she's into, so that maybe if you do the embellishment box, you can keep that in mind. I think I covered all of the basics. Again, I will link her challenge video down below so that you can check it out. This is the very first embellishment box that I have ever made. I'm super excited about it. I think it turned out really, really cute. Here is the completed box. Very much in keeping with my style. Clean and simple. Now, this particular embellishment box, I decided to go with buttons. Funny thing is that what inspired this entire box and this entire layout was this button right here. For those who may not know, I know that I've mentioned it in the past, and there actually might be a video somewhere in my vault of videos where I share some of my button art. I love buttons. I have quite the collection of buttons. My mother-in-law has an enormous collection of buttons. I am I benefit from that collection because she is constantly giving me buttons, and most of my buttons I did get from her. The older, more vintage style buttons I got from her, but these newer ones I love, like the Little Mermaid, the Seagull, the Lighthouse. Those are buttons that I've picked up over the years, either at Etsy, eBay, or wherever I see them here and there. I love this kind of cuteness because it's super easy to make a project that is themed using these buttons, and it's a great way to create a scene, to lend dimension, and just have some fun with your projects, which is exactly what I did here. So here is the small box that I used. That box is, this is what it looked like. I got this at the Dollar Tree for $1. They have a larger box also for $1, but my Dollar Tree seems to always be out of the larger box, which worked out for me. I like these smaller boxes anyway. I think they're easier to fill. And also, unlike the larger box, this one has a flat surface on the top, so it's easy. to embellish. And I also love that there is kind of like almost like if you see, it's not totally flat. There's this little rectangle dip in the box that if you cut your card to that exact size, it fits in perfectly, almost like a puzzle piece, and it's a great way of framing your project. That's what I did. And again, for $1, grab a handful of them and have some fun. In addition to that box, I also used my Julie Nutting 6x6 paper pad. This one, what is this one called? Let's see. Does this one have a name? If it does, I don't see it. But it's this themed. It's kind of like oceany, sail away themed paper pad. And I used this paper right here. Absolutely love this paper. Gorgeous. I will be making more projects using this paper. Then I also used my Color Splash paper. And this is by Recollections. I love this Color Splash paper so much so I have several packs of this paper, and this one I'm almost done with. It's almost done. I go to this paper a lot. I love that it has kind of like these ombre effect, and it has these beautiful colors that are amazing for backgrounds. Like this looks like a beautiful sunset background. So I use a lot of these as a springboard for a lot of my projects. So those are the paper pads. I also use some chipboard. This is some 6x6. I think it's 1/4 inch. It's not that much. No, it's definitely not 1/4 inch. It's much thinner than that. It's really thin, maybe 1/8 of an inch. Yeah, I think it's more 1/8 of an inch. Maybe. But it's not all that thick. It's just thick enough to lend some stability to my project. So I started with this base and I built on top of that. So what I did was I created the card first. Once I measured the size that I needed, I cut my card, my chipboard to that size, and I just built from there using different papers. This is that Prima paper. This background paper is the Color Splash paper. Here is just some brown cardstock. What I did was I used several dies to cut the ocean, the Stitch hillside, the grassy meadow. I think those are all the those are all the dies that I used. I then went in and inked the edges of each of the cut pieces before I adhered them together. I don't know that if you can see it. You can kind of make it out. You see right there, I used some white lace to create the effect of foam. You know, when ocean waves crash into rocks or crash into land, you kind of have like that foam that builds up. I used the lace to create that foam effect and also to lend a little bit of texture. I then went in with some Wink of Stella, and not Wink of Stella. Actually, it is Wink of Stella. Some clear Wink of Stella to add some sparkle to the entire bottom wave and just to the tips of the other two waves. So it looks like the sun, which to me is this big yellow button is what set this off. I saw this big yellow button in my collection and I thought sun. And then I started looking through my buttons because in my mind, when I saw that sun, I wanted to do an ocean theme. I don't know why I had ocean on the brain, but I did. I found this cute little mermaid button and she's sitting on a rock. I found a seagull and I found a lighthouse. So I knew I was going to use those 4 buttons. I knew I wanted to use my ocean wave die cut because it's been in my stash for a little bit and it's something that I constantly go to. We all know I love my Stitch Hillside border by Lawn Fawn, as well as the Grassy Meadow that's also by Lawn Fawn. I don't remember who the waves, the ocean waves are. I don't know if that's MFT or Lawn Fawn, but you can find just about any company has a die that cuts those waves. So I stacked everything together. I did use a little bit of foam tape on the wave with the lace, just to adhere the lace to the back of the paper for sure that it wouldn't move. And because I wanted it to just pop a little bit, since the buttons were giving some dimension, I wanted to create some dimension with the waves as well. I had this wire word here, hello. It's been in my stash for a little bit. It's actually part of a package, 2-pack that I picked up Tuesday morning, long time ago. I used one of them in another project a little bit ago and used the last one today. So I pretty much killed that off. It's always good to buy something and use it. So that is the front of my embellishment box. And I think it's really cute, and I am definitely inspired to create more. And I didn't add anything to the outside area because I did want you to see through the box and see what's in the box. And also, my style is very much clean and simple, and I just wanted the focus to be on the center panel and nothing else. So love the way it turned out. I will open this up. Inside the box, what I did was, when I adhere the panel to the box, I made sure there was some pretty paper on the underside, so when you open it you could see some pretty paper as opposed to just this brown side of the chipboard that I use. I'm going to be adding one of my cards just because I have so many of them. And then in here I decided to go with all buttons. The theme of this box is buttons. I use buttons to create the art on the front of the box. So I made sure to fill the inside of the box with different buttons that are part of my stash. I have these awesome pink, green, and white buttons, which definitely can be used to create some backgrounds. In keeping with the ocean theme, I put some fish buttons in different colors. I also have these little buttons of different sea creatures and critters. You have a seahorse, you have a little lobster, you have a dolphin, a sea star is in there. Here is some white and blue lace. The white very much reminding me of either clouds or the foam of the ocean, and the blue reminding me the color of the ocean. Some mermaids. I had a couple of extra, but those were the last 2 little mermaid buttons that I had, so I decided to part with them. Here we have a lighthouse and one of those seagulls. Here we have other buttons that were in my collection that very much remind me of the ocean, the greens, the blues. Here we have a little pelican with some little pink flowers. And these little buttons are more vintagey. These were actually part of a lot that were gifted to me by my mother-in-law. I love them. They're little pink buttons with little yellow sailboats. Super cute. And I think, yeah, that's the entire inside of the box. So again, close this up and you have the cutest little embellishment box. I'm very happy with the way that it turned out. I have at least one more of these boxes, so maybe I'll make another one, different theme. Don't know. But now that my buttons are out and on the table, I just want to play with them some more. I also want to order some more buttons. It's crazy. Okay, we're not going to order any more buttons. We're going to work with what we have. So that is my share with you, my friends. Again, Alvina's challenge is opened until the end of this month, so there is plenty of time to participate. I think it would be awesome if you hopped on over, show some support, participate, or even just subscribe. It's always good to support each other that way. Thank you so much, my friends, for watching. I truly do appreciate it. And if this is your first time visiting me and you like what you see, subscribe, come back and visit me. I would appreciate that. If you really like this video, a thumbs up would be awesome. Until next time, my friends. Bye-bye.